a lot of the time it's on the other person's fault, to be honest. Because when I did eventually have sex, oh my god, it was like open sesame. This was called Tutu Kamoon. Hi, opened. Yes.
Tell him, boy, I think I might claim you. Put my number in your phone, nickname you. It's Brianna, if you ain't know my name, like Alicia. Still he told his ex-bitch, bye Felicia. Hit Joy and ship you a couple kicks.
Hi beautiful people. I've missed you all. I really do miss you guys when I'm not filming. I'm always constantly thinking about YouTube all the time. Which led me to talk about this topic. So today I want to talk about two things. Well, my heart is going with the other thing, which I'm going to talk about now. And I was recently in a situation, and it's so ironic that I was in the situation I was in, because I've had a few messages on Snapchat relating to sort of the same thing about but wanting advice. So I just thought something else happened today, and it just ticked me off. And I was like, you know what, right? I'm going to talk about this. A lot of men can make you feel like you need to be having sex with them, or you need to be doing something to keep them there, type of thing, or, you know, and if you have instincts of not doing something with someone, sometimes listen to your instincts, because, let me tell you something here. It's not by force to give your body to someone. At the end of the day, it's something valuable. It's something for you. If you want to be here, you should be here willingly because of me. It shouldn't be because of what you want to get. It should be because of how I make you feel. So now, if you're here pressurizing me about sex, that's obviously telling me in my head that you only want sex. So you can't tell me that you don't only want sex. If you're only very sexual and only talking about sex, you think I was born yesterday. I was born in the evening, but I wasn't born last night. So don't think that I'm stupid and I'm naive to not know what you want. This person here I was talking to, I knew, because every time they would talk to me, they would constantly talk about sex. And for me, I'm not comfortable. Like, I don't want to have sex right now. I said to myself, I'm not having sex next time I'm in a relationship. So it's not anything that is in my vision right now. So if I'm talking to someone in that retrospect, I'm giving my time, respect my time that I'm giving you, yes, then you can at least respect me as a whole and what I'm not prepared to do. It needs to do with sex and giving your body. It's not a we, it's an I. I don't want to give it. So therefore, I don't know why I should need to feel obliged just because you want it, that I need to give it to you, and I need to make you stay. Nothing needs to make you stay. If you don't want to be here willingly, then go. That's what I don't understand about people here. They go around chasing people that they fully well know don't want the same thing they want, and then they expect them to feel like they're obliged to give them something just because they're there. Are you stupid or something? I don't know what person knocked you on a zebra crossing when you was trying to walk over it. But let me tell you, yeah, you better unlock yourself and listen to this sense that I'm talking, because that's nonsense. And always listen to your gut, because my gut was always telling me not to take this person seriously. So what happened a few days ago? I got my confirmation. Basically said, you know what, Junior, this and and I don't think I'm for you, and I'm not really ready for a relationship right now. But you know what, I knew this because all he would do was talk about sex, and I was just thanking God, and I was like, oh my God, thank God so much that I never had sex. Because imagine if I had sex and then they was to message me that after, because that most likely would have been it, knowing fully well what I want. And then these people wonder why you act a certain way when they're coming towards you in future when you're not talking anymore. Because you can't go around doing that to people knowing fully well. And it's so, I'm so thankful. You do not understand. I literally was thanking God loudly. I was like, oh, thank God, thank God, thank God. Because if this happened to me a few years ago, I would have not been in the position to be smiling to the camera right now. I sat with him, yeah, and I said, and then look at you, but I can't call someone an idiot for that, because it's what people make you feel and make you feel like you're obliged to do. Especially when I was younger and coming up. Any person I saw, if they kissed me, even if I didn't want to kiss them, I would feel obliged to do it back, just because I would feel like that's what you're meant to do. But listen, you're in control of your body. Like, your body is yours, literally. You shouldn't need to feel obliged to give any part of it to anybody if you don't want to. So don't ever feel like, or don't ever allow a person to make you feel any less of who the beautiful person that you are, just because they can't get what they want. Because people will say anything. And you know what, yeah, you'd be surprised what people will do the most. People will do the most to try and act like they want something more, just to get a sip. Just to get a sip, that's it, a taste. Then this is you. You'll be gone like the wind. And you'll be like, huh? But this person told me they wanted this. This person told me they wanted that. But in general, they didn't want anything. They just wanted to taste your punani or your anus, or suck your dick, or lick your pussy. And then that's alright. They're right to go now. Some people, yeah, are very wicked. Very. But anyway, that's just life. You just have to be very aware of and be very mindful of who you give your time to. Have your eyes wide open when you're going into situations with people and you're meeting people, because it's so easy to bump into the same stranger with a different face. Don't ever go off face value just because someone's nice, just because they're telling you the nicest things, because you can never not know someone too well. And the one thing that you can reserve for yourself is that aspect of you not being that physical with them in that instance for a couple of months, because at least you can kind of maintain some sort of dignity, just in not the sense that it makes you any less of a person or easy or whatever, but in the sense that if anything goes AWOL or turns left, that one thing that you didn't give to them, you have for yourself, and you don't feel it as hard. Do you know what I mean? Like, when things happen, like, there's so much situation that's happened, and because I never felt it that deep. But the times where I did have sex with someone and then things went left, I felt it, because there's a lot of emotion that I connect to the sexual part. Like, I don't just go around giving myself to every Tom, Dick and Tunde. So it's important that when I give my body to you, that I'm sure. But that's the thing, I've never been too sure. But then that's the thing, I feel like you do know the type of person you're dealing with, but we choose to overlook that. Because if there's certain things that I would have never overlooked in the beginning of certain situations, I would have never even spoke to those people would never even have been in my eyesight. I would have never even seen them, like, never. So don't dismiss anything. Don't dismiss anything that you don't accept, or that you don't deem respectful for yourself. Because me, one thing that turns me off now, if I start, like, oh my god, my ex went and jacked me up with this now. If I see someone read my message, yeah, and you want my attention and you don't reply back, bye. I don't tolerate nonsense any longer. Let me be the one reading the message and not reply, not you. Especially if you want me. God no. Who do you think you are? My God, should be cherishing my time. So that is something that I do not accept, and I will never accept nonsense. Imagine, cheers. Imagine you want to be reading my message and you think that I'm going to still be talking to you. Just don't ever feel obliged to give anything to anyone, even if you are in a relationship and you're not ready. You're not ready. That's it. I'm not ready. And it's not always your fault that you're not ready. It's sometimes someone needs to make you feel comfortable, make you feel, get you to that place where you feel it comfortable enough to give yourself to that person fully. And if they don't, then that's something that's on them, to be honest. So a lot of the time it's on the other person's fault, to be honest. Because when I did eventually have sex, oh my god, it was like open sesame. This was called Tutu Kamoon. Hi, opened. Yes. Oh my god, my first sexual experience was a myth. But, and as I was saying, like, don't ever feel obliged to give your body, because it's yours, all yours. Okay? No one has control or rights over this. No one. So if you wanted to say you don't want to have sex until marriage, good on you. Good on you. At this rate in life, I feel like I'm gonna get to that stage because some people, yeah, just need to be treated at their right level. If I'm talking to you, I'm talking to you. If we're dating, we're going on dates. If we are boyfriends, if you're gonna be mine and we're official, then we're dating, we're seeing each other a bit more than usual. I feel like sometimes you need to put people in the positions that you are playing with them in your life. To certain positions, because some people get too comfortable and then expect everything and don't give you nothing. There's sometimes you can be so they get so comfortable with you, they'll be in that happy relationship, and then suddenly, before you know it, yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and you're not even engaged or anything. And what happens if you want that? But there's no point of you even why would that person even want to go that further with you when you're giving everything to them that you shouldn't be giving them to them? You know, you're already living together, you're already having sex. So what's the point in getting married? That is sometimes, you know, a lot of people cause that on their self-net to go further in relationships because they're giving everything to their partner in the beginning. And that's one thing I'm going to start putting people in the roles that they play and making you earn that, making you want more of that, because I know what my end goal is for myself, and I know what I want and I aspire for in my life. And then we need to be seen eye to eye and be getting it together. If we're getting it together, then it's fantastic, you can get all you want. But if we're not, you're not going to get that. And that's I've given people too much of my time for too little. No more, man, no more. She's this valuable. Everyone's body is valuable because you have something that every single person will want. You always have to remember that. You could be the most insecure person, and that position that you have in yourself, you could be depressed, you could be suffering from anxiety. There's always going to be a position that someone prays for themselves to be in with you, because someone is always going through much worse. That's where you need to learn to value yourself and appreciate who you are and what you have to offer. Don't just be giving yourself to any some person because they don't deserve you like that. You know, especially nowadays with the way these people want to act. They want the whole world and don't even want to donate one kobo to any of it. Nonsense. Nonsense. Okay. But yeah, that's it, and I shall be seeing you guys as promised on Sunday. But if I don't see you on Sunday with a fresh video, I'm gonna have one that I'm gonna make now. Okay.